Welcome, my dudes, to a casted game of Age of Empires 4, and we're here with a lovely Lennox game, and we already see Lennox up to some shenanigans. He's left one villager back onto the sheep, but we see 5 villagers going forward. Lennox going to be playing the English for us on the left-hand side of the map in the colour green, and on the right-hand side of the map, we have 3 spear equal 1 knight, 1 archer equal 3 spears. Lovely name. We're going to be calling them 3 Spear, and they're going to be playing the Delhi Sultanate in the colour purple. So we're going to have to see how this game goes, because Lennox already looking to do some, to do a bit of a villager rush here. We see this from quite a lot of the English players. This is something that they've got going for them at the moment, and it just seems to be what every English player seems to be doing. It's just so powerful at the moment, just because of the amount of damage that these villagers can do. So we'll have to see how this one works out. Let's have a look at the amount of gold that 3 Spear has. He's still quite a little bit away from that gold, but he's pulling villagers. He's pulling villagers. He's seen that Lennox pulling the villagers. Is he gonna be able to get enough gold though? That's the question. Is Lennox gonna be able to? I mean, we can check here. He's 30 gold away. 16, 10, 5. He's got enough. He's got enough. He can pull back. Oh, that was so close to being a villager dead. So Lennox is now going to be placing down a tower. But was that for nothing? Because we see here, as soon as all of this gold gets dropped off, 3 Spear has enough gold to age up. That is absolutely huge for 3 Spear. Managing to spot out those villagers while they were running around this wood line and being able to pick up all that gold. I wonder if Lennox thinks right now that he's been denied from gold. Oh, have a look at this map. If 3 Spear didn't get all the gold, the nearest gold would be like here or here. That's crazy. Look, all 3 golds have spawned here. That is absolutely crazy for 3 Spear. That, I mean, it's unlucky, but lucky that he managed to pick up all that gold as well. Very interesting spawn here in Dry Arabia. I mean, usually we like to see, you know, the gold in sort of a triangle formation. That's usually how we see it. But all of the gold spawning on this side of the base. So, I mean, if Lennox got here a couple seconds earlier, that would have been good game immediately. But luckily for 3 Spear, that wasn't the case. So he's going to be able to carry on the game as usual, grabbing the mosque at the moment. Then he's going to be able to age up. We should have quite a few villagers here. I mean, you know, it's still looking pretty decent for Lennox. He should be able to build like another tower here. Let's have a look at Lennox wood right now. We can actually see it up here. So someone did request in the comments that they wanted the current resources up at the top. So that is what I'm going to do from now on. And we see Lennox there just prodding these villagers a little bit. I mean, getting a tower down right here. You could probably get it like here. That would be really nice. And now we see landmark coming down. Gets cancelled though. Going to be built here. And it's the Tower of Victory. Okay, so this is also a big change. In one of the recent Road to Wallerlows, we actually saw 3DB going for the Tower of Victory. And it changed everything. This is the new Delhi landmark. And it's so good. We also have a scholar out as well. For 3 Spear. These look different. Is it just me, but does that look very different to a usual scholar? But anyway, we have the Tower of Victory. For those that don't know what the Tower of Victory does, any unit that goes in the aura of this landmark gets a permanent 20% plus attack speed. Which, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And especially in this situation where Lennox putting on the early aggression, it's probably, you know, really nice to try and clean this up, especially when all 3 of your gold spawn this side of the map. I mean, that is super unlucky. And we see Lennox back in the base. For some reason got 2 houses. I mean, yeah, he needs 2 houses, but what's he doing with all this wood? He's got 100 wood so far. I mean, he's not investing it into farms. He could be going into farms right now. He could be building another tower here, but deciding not to do anything with it. Looks like it's just going to be trying to age up, but, I mean, you could still use that wood. And we see for 3 Spear, he's going to be chopping some wood. There's definitely going to be for some, like, early horsemen or early... something like that. Spear, archer. Let me just check. Yeah, it's melee and ranged infantry only for the Tower Victory. So it's not cavalry. And that's what we see 3 Spear doing. Okay, I'm not sure if 3 Spear knows exactly how this landmark works, but cavalry units don't get affected by this landmark. It's only like spearman, archer, crossbow, men-at-arms. So definitely interesting there, because at this point in the game, if you're going for horsemen, I mean, the other landmark probably would have been a bit better. But we'll have to see, we'll have to see. We see Lennox still not doing a lot. Maybe, is he looking to chop through a bit and then place down the tower here? We saw that out of a recent game in the Road to Wololo, where someone chopped through a wood line. I think that's what Lennox's doing. You chop through to like here, and then you place down a tower, and then you're in the whole control of this, and you can easily just wall this up right here. But Lennox is going to lose some villagers here if he's not careful. He's got the outpost down. He should be able to just garrison. But we see a big Vilpool right now with the Scholar. The Scholar's going to be able to heal up this villager. And we see the outpost is going to be targeting down that Scholar. The Scholar is going to be going down right there. That is unfortunate for 3 Spear. But this outpost is going to be going down. And that's going to be 5 dead villagers right there for Lennox. That's 1 dead villager for 3 Spear and a Scholar. But I'm pretty sure that's a good trade for Lennox. Although Lennox might be able to take down some more villagers. But definitely a good trade for 3 Spear right here. Wow. Well, there you go. That is a real turn of battle right there. Lennox was looking in a pretty good position, securing up all of this gold. But if he had 2 towers down right here, he would have been in a much better position. Especially now that he's in H2. He could have grabbed arrow slits. He would be looking in a really good position. But instead, only went for the 1 tower. Didn't manage to deny any of the gold. I mean, he denied it for a bit, but 3 Spear didn't really need the gold anyway. He gets all of his upgrades for free. So, yeah, and now we see an archery range down in the aura of the Tower Victory. So, we're going to be seeing some buffed up archers very shortly. But Lennox going with the Council Hall. He's grabbing his longbow now. And we already see a load of farms out for Lennox. But I mean, he's still got some wood in the bank. I'm not sure what he's doing with it all. Definitely interesting there. So 3 Spear's done a really good job right here. He managed to grab all the gold at the beginning of the game. He's then managed to push this completely back. And now he's going with the double blacksmith. Going to be able to grab those upgrades really nice and quickly. So I have to see how this Tower Victory plays out, because so far it's done not a lot. I mean, you've got 1 buffed up archer so far, that's it. But we'll have to see how that plays out. The scout almost going down right there. This is not a good trade for 3 Spear. Losing a horseman right there. The Lennox scout does go down. I mean, maybe that was worth it. You know, you deny Lennox from being able to scout, and he knows that Lennox is not going to be building a stable anytime soon. So if he wants another scout, it's going to be a 1 less villager from the town centre. And that's also another recent change. The town centres now produce scouts, and it takes an extra 5 seconds. So you're going to be losing a villager and a little bit, which is something you definitely don't want to be missing out on at this point in the game. 2 horsemen now returning for 3 Spear. We have 3 archers out at the moment, but these archers are going to be buffed up. Extra 20% attack speed on those guys. And we have another archery range coming down as well. We also have a Scholar in there as well, which is going to be buffing up the production speed. I love when you can buff up production speed on these buildings. I mean, I don't know why, it just feels so much better. That's what I love about the Chinese and the Delhi. And the Burgrave Palace. I love the Burgrave Palace. But we see here 3 Spear is going to be pushing out onto these units for Lennox. We see a bit of a quick wall coming down here for 3 Spear. Going to be able to palisade this up. I'm not really sure what the point of that is, to be honest. Definitely interesting. Oh, it gets cancelled? I'm confused. I'm pretty sure you can still get past this. But we'll have to see. I'm not really sure what the point of that was. He's building another wall. I mean, still no sacred sites for 3 Spear. He's got one really nicely over here. And he's another one over here. I mean, he sort of walled himself off here. I'm not really sure what the plan was. But let's have a look, see when Sanctity's in. It's going to be in 0 seconds. So there we go. I'm surprised we have no scholars out here yet. I mean, this is a free sacred site right here. I'm surprised he hasn't taken it yet. But we see these walls are going to be going up for a 3 spear. Definitely a interesting decision. Lenok not looking to go into any sort of cavalry versus this. I mean, 3 spears just kind of helped Lenok here defend the sacred site. Like, I'm not really sure what the point of that was. We do see a scholar out here already. I mean, he wants to take the sacred site. We see a scholar coming down here as well. I mean, 3 spears going to need a few more archers than that. We see Lenok's got 10 archers over there. 3 spear has 12, but these are English archers, plus a load of spearmen and a men-at-arm. The men-at-arms are actually going to be doing quite a nice job here versus these archers. Do we have any upgrades in yet from 3 spear? We have no upgrades in. We have 1 defensive archer, defensive arrow attack in from Lenok. So Lenok's definitely going to be taking the better trades here. I mean, the men-at-arms are going to be doing a nice job as well. They're just going to be able to tank some fire and do a little bit of damage. I mean, this is not a good trade here for 3 spear. Look at the amount of archers he's losing right here. I mean, the attack speed buff is really nice. You can see how fast these guys shoot. However, yeah, that's not going to be an effective trade. That's a really poor trade right there for 3 spear. Using absolutely everything there. However, 3 spear does manage to secure himself up a nice sacred site over here. And it seems like he's 3 spear. Looks like he's going to be going for a bit of a castle age a bit soon. So we have to see what castle age up, well, landmark he's going to be going for. We see just... these walls are really confusing me. Like, they're just such random placements. Like, you could have walled here. Then, like, here. I mean, it's interesting, that's for sure. But we see lots of villagers going out onto these berries right now. Definitely exposed, but, I mean... You know, when you have an English player that's not going into any sort of cavalry, I mean, yeah, you're pretty safe to do this. Men-at-arms and a longbow are super slow as well. So even if you were to get pushed, these villagers could easily run away. Now we see more barracks is coming down for 3 spear. So I think he's going to be going into a bit of a men-at-arm play as soon as he ages up. Definitely a good play versus the English right here with their longbows. I mean, if you're in age 3 and your opponent's age 2 with the English, just spamming men-at-arms just feels so good. You can just run them into the longbow because they're super slow. You just need to make sure you got a good mass, otherwise the longbow can kite pretty effectively. But now we can see 3 spears going to be edging up. Where is the landmark? Where is it going to be? There it is. It's going to be the House of Learning. So definitely looking to get that honed blades upgrade in, which is going to be buffing up the men-at-arms and any knights that 3 spear looks to go into. I mean, the men-at-arms are going to be really effective right here. We take a look at Lenok. Lenok's not looking to age up at all. He's still on 1 town centre, and it just seems like it's going to be a load of men-at-arms. I mean, men-at-arms are very good, but I mean, against Castle Age men-at-arms with honed blades, and also when they've got full blacksmith upgrades, I mean, yeah, this composition for Lenok's not going to be looking as pretty, that's for sure. And we see 3 spears already aged up. 14 villagers onto that land. I think that was even more. Yeah, that was like 21 villagers on that landmark. And we see the first upgrade coming in is going to be honed blades. Honed blades. I think I'm saying that wrong. But anyway, we see Lenok doing a bit of walling right now. He knows that lancers could possibly be on the way. Let's have a look if any lancers are on the way. No, scouts, interesting. But we do see men-at-arms are on the way for 3 spear. So as expected. But 3 spear doesn't have enough of a mass. And Lenok's got a huge mass right now. Look at all these men-at-arms. And he's got upgrades on them as well. Let's have a look, see if Lenok's grabbing any of the other upgrades. Yeah, he's got some decent upgrades on them right there. He needs to grab the melee attack. But apart from that, Lenok's looking really good. I'm surprised he's not pushing into the base here. I mean, 3 spear has literally nothing. I mean, is an elephant coming through? No elephant either. Lenok should be pushing this right now. Or at least not, you know, maybe not push the base, but maybe you take the sacred site. I mean, you know, push on the berries. You know the Delhi players love their berries. Push onto the berries or maybe push onto the sacred site. But Lenok's just looking to run home. I'm not really sure what Lennox's plan is right now. He's looking to try and age up himself, but we all know that Castle Age English isn't the best, especially when you're up against a civ like the Delhi, which, I mean, their Castle Age is the best. Like, in terms of, if you were up against a civilization, any civilization as the Delhi, what age would you want to be in? It would be the Castle. The Castle Age for the Delhi is just so good. But anyway, we have Lennox now going to be aging up. He's going to be going with the... You see the King's Palace is over here. It's quite a forward King's Palace, isn't it? Surprising, because the King's Palace only has 2,500 health. So usually you see this near the back of the base, maybe like over here somewhere. So very interesting to see how forward this is. But I guess you're going to be securing up this, the stone and the wood. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it's not the worst. How long are we away from honed blades? We're 11 seconds away. Okay, so this is going to be the timing push for 3 spear. Has he got any of his upgrades yet? Let's have a look. They're almost in. They're almost in. So we see. There it is. These are looking really, really good right now. He's got the forced march upgrade in as well. These archers are just going to be going down here. I mean, the forced march is a really good upgrade as well, especially against the English, just because the longbow, you need to get up to the longbow really quickly. And forced march really helps with that. The 3 spear going to be looking in a really, really nice position. He's got +2 on his archer defense, which is definitely something he needs versus all of these archers. But the main worry here is look at all these men-at-arms. As soon as Lennox grabs his upgrades on these men-at-arms, he's going to be looking in a really good position. And this is going to be quite an effective fight for Lennox. I mean, yeah, there's barely any men-at-arms here. This is a great fight right here. But in this time, 3 spears managing to screw up these sacred sites. I wouldn't be surprised if he heads up to that north sacred site after this. So definitely a nice trade there for Lennox. I'm surprised 3 spear decided to commit to that engagement. But maybe he's just looking to buy some time. Do we have any elephants coming out? I mean, we have crossbowmen. I guess that works, yeah. But I'm surprised we see no tower war elephant. They have actually been nerfed recently, so maybe they're just completely useless. Who knows? We'll have to see if any elephants come out this game. Let's take a look at villager counts, though. So we see 3 spears ahead by 4 villagers. But Lennox now, he's grabbed his upgrades on the men-at-arms. Has he got the cladded arms? He has. Okay, so these men-at-arms are going to be super, super fierce right now. So maybe 3 spears lost his timing attack. I mean, he's got plus 20% attack speed on these men-at-arms. He's got quite a lot of his upgrades. He's also got his honed blades upgrade. I don't know why I'm struggling to say it. But we also see 3 spear going for professional scouts, which is interesting. But crossbowmen are out for 3 spears as well. So he's going to be looking in a really good position to try and take out all of these men-at-arms. And we see a bit of a forward keep as well, coming down from 3 spears. Or 3 spear. Longbow are going to be doing well versus these crossbow. But these men-at-arms are going to be doing really well. Look how fast they attack. The Tower Victory just doing really, really great things right there. What is this? Why have we got a war elephant out? What? What is this game? Why is there a war elephant? I am confused right now. I mean, I would say it's a pretty good trade for Lennox. I say that. I don't think that was. I mean, Lennox had a much bigger mass. And 3 spears managed to hold this. And the keep's going to be going up. The sacred site's going to be able to be captured. I'm very confused as to why a war elephant's out. I mean, it's got a lot of health, to be fair. Is it meant to have that much health? How much health does a tower war elephant have? Maybe war elephant is the new meta. I mean, that's a lot of health just that I can just tank. But generally, war elephants are meant to be anti-cavalry. And from Lennox, we currently have no cavalry. So definitely interesting choice right there. But I guess it works. Definitely a wall needed here for 3 spear. You know, just get one up right here would be really nice. That's a really nice place to wall, actually. Just right here. Because that is actually... Okay, oh, yeah, that works as well. But we see 3 Spear starting to run out of berries. But where is all of the food? That is a ton of food over there right now for 3 Spear. All of these professional scouts really paying off right now. And we see 3 Spear not really looking to do much at the moment. Leenock is going to be capturing this sacred site. Or denying it from 3 Spear. And at the same time, 3 Spear is going to be recapturing his sacred site up here. I mean, he could very easily capture this one up here as well. 3 Spear looking to defend his sacred site right now. And Leenock looking to just push down here. This could be really good for Leenock. You know, if you catch all of these villagers off guard, just run through the base, and Men-at-Arms can tank. Men-at-Arms can tank very well. And we see, look at that. +4 ranged armor. Absolutely huge right there. I think Leenock's grabbed all of his upgrades here. Yes, he has. We see 3 Spears also grabbed his upgrades as well. Not grab the balanced projectiles upgrade. I mean, it's free. You might as well grab it. No reason not to. This might be a good fight for Leenock. However, at the same time, 3 Spears looking to move up as well. It looks like he's just going to be moving up to the sacred site, but he could push into the base of Leenock right now. Because Leenock, all Leenock has is spearmen and some longbowmen. And I don't know why he's got so many spearmen. I mean, currently 3 Spear has 1 lancer and 2 horsemen. I don't know how I feel about all of those spearmen in Leenock. Definitely not the correct counter right here. But we do have a trebuchet coming out from Leenock, looking to try and take care of this keep. 1 Man-at-Arm looking to just try and burn down this gate. And Leenock not doing a lot with his army right now. Definitely an interesting choice. We do see a 2nd town centre down from 3 Spear. 3rd town centre. Really looking to boom up his economy right now. Let's have a look at villager count. Leenock is still ahead by quite a significant amount, as he is on that 2 town centre. He's been on 2 town centres for quite a while at this point. But all 3 sacred sites right now for 3 Spear. Sacred site timer has started. However, I don't think it's going to be that hard for Leenock to stop. I mean, I say that. Yeah, Leenock's... Yeah, I don't think that's much of a worry. However, we will keep an eye on the timer. We still do not have an end-game timer. Actually, let's just check. Nope, we don't. We see the trebuchet is going to be trying to take down this keep. Is that going to be... Where are they shooting? Oh, over here. Force march coming out from 3 Spear. He's going to be just running all of his men-at-arms into the base of Leenock right now. But Leenock doing the same to 3 Spear. Interesting. Very interesting. Both players doing the same thing. But who's he going to be better for? We have another attack up north as well. 3 Spear just got so many men-at-arms right now. And this is going to be a really good fight for 3 Spear. I mean, men-at-arms versus spearmen. And these men-at-arms are really, really good as well. All of Leenock's men-at-arms right now are in the base here. And a huge Wallow coming off for 3 Spear. Leenock's going to lose all of this army right here. Oh. Okay, well, it wasn't as effective as I thought it would be. I thought Leenock was going to lose everything there, to be honest. But still a huge Wallow over there. And 3 Spears just taking out everything in the base right here. Look at this mass right here. 3 Spear moving into the base with 2 war elephants as well. And we see not that many villagers can fit in the town centre anymore. That is a recent change. Only 15 villagers can fit in the main town centre now, which is a change. And Leenock is just losing everything right now. Look at all the villagers going down. Another Wallow going off in the base of 3 Spear. Leenock's army's been cleaned up in the base pretty much. And in the base of Leenock, it's not looking so pretty. We do see the 2 war elephants are doing some work. I mean, they're tanking, that's for sure. We just see so much damage being put onto Leenock right now. I don't see much of a comeback here for Leenock. So much damage has been done. 2 sacred sites for 3 Spear at the moment as well. And a huge mass still on the way. We hear typing in the chat, and there it is. GG gets called. Well, there you go. Tower of Victory looking very, very strong in this position. Well, there you go, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do feel free to leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.